All right, so I am going to do a little more detail. Some of you asked for football fields, and swimming pools. Football fields. So I'm going to do a football field, basketball court, and a swimming pool. You can put them anywhere in your picture, whether it's on the top of the building or on the ground. The steps are going to be the same. Okay, so I have a giant empty plane right now. I want to put a football field on it. So I'm going to grab my ruler and I'm going to line up with my vanishing point. So I'm going to make this the long side of the football field, the sideline. And then I'm going to move over and I'm going to make another sideline like that. Okay. What I have to do now is make the end zones. So the end zones are going to be a horizontal line. I think what I want to do is make this a little bit longer. Hold on. Okay. So I'm going to use a horizontal line to create the end zones. I think I'm using the right terminology. Forgive me if I'm not. All right, so that's one end zone. I'm going to come down here. This end zone is actually going to go off the paper. All right, so that's the actual field. Erase the extra. So it's kind of like the top of a building, right? You got your horizontal and then your lines going towards the vanishing point. For this one, the yard lines are going to be horizontal lines. So I just go through, try to keep them like equal distance apart. I'm going to throw my yard lines on there. Now, clearly, I'm not going to have all of them for this one. But what's going to make it look definitely more like a football field and less of like a tobacco field is giving it the uprights. So, it's not cooperating. Hold on. So we need the post, horizontal line for this piece, and then vertical lines over here. You can make them thick if you want to. All right, so there's our goalpost. The one that would be on this side, to make sure that they're centered the same, you could always line it up with the other one. So you'd be looking at it like way over here, almost off the screen is where the other one would go. Because it would touch this line, right? That end zone line, and be right there. So that's how you do football field. Okay, so I'm going to do the basketball court, but I'm going to go and do it this way. All right, so I'm going to make the sidelines. I'm going to do it down here closer. I'm going to put it here. Okay, so here's the sideline. And here's a sideline. So the ends, the short ends, are going to go towards the vanishing point. I'm going to erase the extra. Okay. So you could do it long ways like this, but I just decided to do it short ways. All right, so with this one, the center of the court lines up with the vanishing point. Goes that way. All right, now I'm not a huge sports person, guys, so I'm gonna have a hard time getting the lines exactly right, but let's just say like this is our 3-point line. Okay, and then I think there's a circle in the center, something like that. With your circle in the center, it's probably best to kind of make it a little more of an oval. It'll look more proportional. All right, and so when we do the basketball goals, you have the post, which is going to be vertical, right? But the backboards are going to run towards the vanishing point. It's like drawing a window for a building, right? The vertical lines are vertical, but the tops and the bottoms go towards the vanishing point. And then I need another oval to make the net. Okay, same thing over here on this side. The top and the bottom of the backboard go towards the vanishing point. I'm doing this very fast, okay? So realize that you can pause and rewind. All right. All right, so there's basketball and football. All right, swimming pool. So if I was doing a swimming pool on the ground, I would do it the exact same way that I did this or that. So I just need to have the basic shape of the swimming pool first. Okay. So what that means is that the sides go to the vanishing point. And the other sides are horizontal lines. I'm going to erase this. There we go. Okay, so right now we just have a big shape on the ground. To give it depth, we have to give that line that goes down into the pool. Now, because it's a swimming pool, I don't have to have perfectly straight lines because the water moves. Okay, so what I did was I just made a horizontal line. It's a little bumpy, it's a little lumpy, it's okay. Swimming pool water moves. Now, this line that goes down this side needs to kind of go towards the vanishing point. So I'm going to kind of, okay, still bumpy, still lumpy, but it's still generally in the direction of the vanishing point. So like this is 3 feet, this is 5 feet, this is 12 feet, don't drown. Okay, so it's a swimming pool. Doesn't matter if it's in the ground or if it's on the top of the building, it's the same steps. And I'm going to show that to you right now. So here's what I do. Add another layer, turn this one off. Okay, so I need to put it on top of the building. So I'm going to do a really quick building. Oh, what did I do wrong? I need my building to be lower than my vanishing point so you can see the top of it. All right, so I'm going to put my vanishing point over here. And I'm going to use my ruler to do the rest of my building. Okay. It's a shame I can't edit this video because I would totally start all over again without you guys seeing me mess up. But that's okay. I'll just go with it. All right. There's my building. I want my swimming pool on top of it. So I'm going to use blue lines so that it stands out since I made the roof of my building so small. Okay. The edges of my swimming pool have to go towards the vanishing point. So there's the sides. Okay. Then I need my horizontal line to close it off. And a horizontal line here. All right. Yeah, I should have picked a different color blue. Then we need the little corner right there so that it shows how it goes down. Okay. Once you have that on there, then you can go horizontal this way and vaguely in the vanishing point that way. And I just colored out on my lines. Sorry about that, guys. That's what I get for rushing. Just trying to keep this video from being super long. But now you have swimming pool on top of the building, and that sucked really bad. So you know what? I'm going to do it right this time, and I apologize. All right. Hope you guys can see blue, because I'm just going to use blue. All right. So there's my horizon. There's my vanishing point. I'm going to make my building bigger. That's the top of the building, okay? So you can see it. I'm going to go towards my vanishing point. I'm going to go vertically down. And over here's my corner. And I'm going to go in the direction of my vanishing point. And I'm going to go horizontally. All right, now we can see the top of the building a lot better now. I feel better about this already. I'm sorry, I don't have a lot of time, so I can't really start the whole thing over from scratch. You guys can just enjoy laughing at me for doing it wrong for you. All right, so the sides go towards the vanishing point, right? The short ends are going to match the building, which means you need horizontals. Boom. Okay, now you need to show depth. You need to show, I'll do that. You need to show the depth. So we're going to go down vertically and freehand the horizontal line. Then you got to think about your vanishing point. Okay, so all of this right here is going to be water. And I'm not sure. I'm going to try to use the fill bucket. Yeah, it didn't work. Okay. So all of this is your water. Okay. All right. There was a splash. I don't know if somebody dove in and went over my line, but that was my line. So I'm gonna back up so you can see it. All right. 3 feet, 5 feet. Big old splash because somebody jumped in. 12 feet. All right. That's how you make swimming pool on the roof. If you want a diving board, what you're going to do, put it at the deep end, please, not in the shallow end so nobody gets hurt. But the long sides of the diving board go towards the vanishing point. Okay? And then you close it up with horizontal lines. There's your diving board. Boom, swimming pool. Okay, so swimming pool, done. Basketball, football, soccer, swimming pool, done. All right. If it went too fast, stop, rewind, pause, try it on your own, see if you can make it happen.